Hello folks, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at a guitar that I just happened to acquire just the other day. Something I've been looking for a while. It's a Epiphone. Well, that's great. A Univox Ripper. Where Epiphone come from, but anyway, uh, these were made in the 70s by Univox, sold by Univox. They're actually made by Matsumoto in Japan. The guitar right here, this is a Ibanez 2375. I've got a video on this guitar. It's a 1974. And these guitars both were made in the same plant, the same methods. Got the multi-piece neck, the exact same body. The routes are the same. The tremolo is the same. Got the solid block that's made to the tremolo plate itself. It don't detach. Got the three-way switch. They're almost identical as far as they use a kind of a Gibson style nut, but these are rather hard to come by. This is a 1976. According to my research, and this is Google, the WonderNet, uh, they were 500 to 600 of these made, and 233 of them shipped to the U.S. in 1976. So that's what they say. I can't verify that. That's just on there. I do know they're really hard to get when you're actually looking for one. I've been looking for one for several years, and it'd be nice if something would quit crawling on my leg. I ain't. Summertime in Georgia, all the critters are out. Anyway, I've looked for one for some time, and it's hard to find one all original. This hadn't had a pickup change, it hadn't had the tuners changed, something like that. So, really, really glad. I mean, it's still got the back plate on it. One thing that shares with this other guitar, the back plate is 2-ply, a black ply against the body than the white. This guitar is that way. That they also use a smaller screw in the pick guard, than like a Fender does. So, like I said, the routes are the same. In this guitar is this one, three-way switch. Got kind of the upside down looking switch cover on it. You kind of see that maybe. I get it. It's kind of a weird looking switch covers. You can see it's a 3-ply pick guard. And this light, I was kind of messed up. I've got a better light than I did have, but I don't have my shades up in here yet, so the sun may be kind of washing out things, but you can kind of see the truss rod adjustment there, kind of a bullet style truss rod, kind of like Fender. Had, of course, the headstock. And these are, I guess you would say, lawsuit era guitars. There wasn't ever a lawsuit, but there's a lawsuit era guitars. Really cool. They got their own sound. Like I say, I just got this one the other day. The middle pickup has been screwed too far down. I got to take the pick guard off, work all that out. The biggest thing with this is it's going to need to refret. The frets are pretty much gone on it, but they look like the original frets. But, being as how it's a 1976 model, I would say it's due a fret job. But overall, original tuners, which aren't great, but they're original. Kind of like, okay, they're original, they kind of ain't really that great. But I'm going to be doing a refret on this, coming up as soon as I get a chance. Take a little look at the pickups, everything, measure them out. but they're kind of funky looking pickups. They've got like clear covers with chrome surrounds. They're kind of crazy looking, and these guitars have their own sound. I mean, they're weird. They got a great sound to them. Good, well-made guitars. I mean, that's kind of been my focus, is picking up some of these older guitars that have, been proven by time to hold up and keep going. Uh, rather than some of these newer guitars. These just have a feel to them, and it's just a nostalgic thing that I really like. So, we're going to be taking a closer look at this, getting into it a little later on. I'm not going to start scattering stuff out. I've got too many projects right now and around to have more parts laying around getting mixed up with everything else. So we will be taking a closer look at this. If you've got one of these, know more about it. If you think I'm lying about it, I don't know. I just looked what I looked up on Google as far as the number of them made. I do know they are, to find them in original shape. Right now, the only one I found on eBay or Reverb is in Mexico. There's one down there for sale. The only one I've seen right now that I know it's on, for sale on the major sites like that. But they're really a cool guitar. We'll do it. We'll hook it up, play it, do all that. I just got it. I ain't had, it's got the old strings on it. And like I say, the frets you're not going to be able to tell really nothing, but maybe a little bit. Those frets they're toast. They've played out. But it's really not beat and banged up. Has a little bit of wire, but I thought I'd just kind of share it with you as I found it. But that's something, fooling with these things. A lot of your Greco, Guytone, Univox, Ibanez are all made by Matsumoto. So they're all going to be really close to the same thing. These were available in I think this is actually called Woodstock White. They were available in black, and then just a natural finish. And they also had a 1976 Centennial edition. It has the eagle and all carved into the body and the headstock. So that's kind of my spiel on that. Waiting on a few parts on the Samick, if you've been keeping up with it, the Les Paul. Waiting on just a few things. Going to be putting it together. Probably the next video we'll have it up ready to go. And our broke neck Les Paul or Epiphone Les Paul special or whatever, I've got the neck glued. We got to get back on that. But hey, it's summertime here in Georgia. A lot of work to do, and I just run in here from trimming hedges and done this video real quick. I really appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel. I'm not a full-time YouTuber, so if I go a week or two, don't get frustrated. I'll show back up, but I got a job and a lot of other stuff besides YouTube. But I'm going to try to do my best to keep a regular video coming. But really appreciate everybody's comments and subscribing. If you hadn't subscribed, do all that stuff everybody says. Hit the like button, the bell, the da-da-da-da-da. So anyway, until the next time, see you.